to be interesting to check out a video called What If America Invaded Canada? I'm interested to see what approach they take to this. Is it going to be just a technical thing, or are they going to look at the actual human ramifications? Those are always the things that interest me the most. Don't know about you guys. I know some of you like the technical stuff too. You're different and I'm different and being different's okay. A very chill country compared to America, who are kind of, as a collective, very much so, like, if we don't like what you have to say, we will explode you. So this is going to be an interesting video. Okay, that was a little harsh, but you know what I mean. Some of you.
I don't really like jokes. I don't think they're funny.
And if you don't like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, then you're gonna not get to... These are the wrong ears.
Canada, everybody's best friend. Home to breathtaking landscapes, poutine, maple syrup, moose, and the ultimate DILF, Justin Trudeau. Praised for its multicultural attitude and its ability to embrace change, Canada is often seen as a welcome ally to many. But what if its mate America decided they wanted a piece of that maple pie for themselves?
Did she say poutine? Poutine.
What if America invaded Canada? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and today we're imagining a situation where relations between allies Canada and America turn sour and the United States decides to annex its neighbor. Boo! While the thought today seems pretty wild, the United States did try and fail to conquer Canada in 1812. A series of blunders meant that the much bigger American army embarrassingly failed to gain any traction. Then, in the 1920s and 30s, America drew up War Plan Red, which involved America declaring war on Britain and seizing Canada, still part of the British Commonwealth. Of course, this never happened, but the thought was there, and I would imagine, even if it is never admitted to, old plans to invade the North still exist somewhere today in the Pentagon. These days, the American army is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in the world. In the States, they have 1.3 million active soldiers and 800,000 in reserve.
You've got to imagine a lot of hypothetical plans exist. They may never be put into place, but they exist. They have all these ideas set in place.
Canada, well, Canada has 68,000 active soldiers and 27,000 in reserve, so to say that the Canadian is a fraction of the size of the American is a bit of an understatement. Canada falls short of America in almost every single military way, plus America has over 7,000 nuclear weapons.
Do you think America should nuke Canada? No. If you nuked Canada, the amazing thing would be the element of surprise. Them would never expect it.
Canada has 0.
Oh, yeah. Ali G, yeah, I don't know. Used to be a fan. I think he's just gone a bit, and goes a bit far sometimes now.
Throughout the past 100 or so years, Canada's biggest defense has been their friendship with the United States. If America decided to attack Canada, it is more than likely the Canadian army would not and could not put up a fight. Back in the 20s, when America were creating their Plan Red, Canada were devising Defense Scheme No. 1, which acknowledged that a preemptive strike on America would be suicide and their only real options were to retreat or to surrender. The invasion would be swift.
Sorry, I just had this image of Canada being like, we're very sorry. Would you like some maple syrup? I know that's not like actually what would happen, but you guys are just so nice. Okay.
But it would not be bloody. America would not want to spill unnecessary Canadian blood, and if there were any targets for explosive weapons, they would be military areas. A sweep of targets from east to west could be easily wrapped up in one day. The easiest entry points would be into Quebec from upper New York State, Vermont, and Maine. Moving into Ontario would be a two-pronged affair from Buffalo and from upper New York into the Canadian capital of Ottawa. Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba would be entered from the upper United States of America, with Winnipeg being particularly easy to seize. Entry into Vancouver and the widest British Columbia would be easiest from Seattle, although entry up the Strait of Georgia would be more difficult for the United States Army, with Vancouver Island a good area to defend from. Most of northern Canada will be easily accessed from Alaska, with a strong army base developing in Anchorage. Newfoundland and Labrador could be attacked by the Navy from the sea. It is possible that other countries would consider coming to Canada's defense, most likely the United Kingdom and France, because of the country's historic relationship. But even then, would these two nations want to face the biggest military in the world at a risk of great personal loss of life? Maybe. A third country that may want to get involved is Russia. While Russia has no loyalty to Canada, it may see the opportunity of a distracted United States, as well as the greater threat of an expanded United States of America, which would then become the biggest country in the world. Worldwide politics aside, for the Canadians, after an initial period of upheaval, life would be reasonably similar. Instead of provinces, the land would be divided into states, but cities would remain very much as they were, just with American flags rather than Canadian. At this point, I would imagine Quebec would attempt to dislodge from the country once and for all, with the French divide becoming even more apparent in a colossal United States. The drinking age across the country would be changed from 18 in Quebec and 19 in the rest of Canada to 21. Although the good news is that if you live in Ontario, you may actually be able to buy alcohol in regular stores. A small victory. Canadians would return to the old imperial system, something America clutches onto with a strange defiance. And of course, the money would change to the American dollar, which again may not be the worst thing. Eventually, Canadian culture would bleed in with American, with the quirks Canadians enjoy becoming state things rather than characteristics of national pride. I, for one, living in and loving Canada, think it would be a very sad day. But guys, don't worry, America won't invade Canada. Probably not. Anyway, if they did, I am sure the Canadians would still find a way to say sorry about it.
Oh, that was an interesting video. Yeah, I don't think most Americans and Canadians would ever want to join up either way. I think they like their individual identities and respect one another as countries, but hey, I'm not American or Canadian, so let me know below in comments what you think if you are American or Canadian indeed. Today I want to thank some very special people, and those people are a couple of people who've supported the channel through PayPal this month. Those people are Ricky, Curtis, Walter, William, Conrad, Stephen, and Kimberly. Thank you so much, guys. Me and Chewy greatly appreciate it. Kindness like yours means I get to make the videos that I love to make and helps to keep Chewy in his hypoallergenic dog treats. Thank you. That's it for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye. You're different, and I'm different, and being different's okay. I'm having a bad hair day. Let's call it windswept. Is it terrible for me to turn the lighting down mid-video? I'm gonna do it. I can do what I like. My video. It's a bit better, isn't it? And if you don't... Woo!